This video is of Stephen Andrade arriving at his new home after spending 6 years in specialist units because of his severe autism and behaviour. His mum Leo says the time he spent there was extremely difficult, and while visiting she discovered he was being abused.
A dislocated shoulder. He had that for weeks and they hadn't taken him to the doctor. He had a broken wrist, a broken thumb. You could actually see the thumb, no one had done anything about it. To see my son in such a state and he begging me to bring him home, and I couldn't do anything about it. Many times I just felt like I'm gonna grab my son and put him in a car and I'm running off.
But Stephen isn't the only one to have had these experiences. The Joint Committee on Human Rights says it has no confidence NHS targets to reduce the number of young people admitted to mental health hospitals will be met, that their treatment in these facilities often causes suffering and does long-term damage, and that appropriate housing and services aren't being commissioned.
One of the findings of the report is that people end up getting admitted sometimes to hospitals a very long way away from where they live and where their family is, because the community services are simply not there to help them stay away from hospital. The second thing is they do have to be detained, that their care needs, the assessment process and the review of their care needs has to be done regularly.
While the government says the number of inpatients with disabilities or autism is falling, it also admits there's more work to be done, something disability charities say is a positive step.
The committee have identified all the key areas that we want to see change on, and so now it will fall to a future government after the election to respond to these, and we would call on all political parties to commit to implement these recommendations in full, which will make an important difference to the lives of children and young people.
Stephen Andrade's family say since leaving the unit he's now in a safer environment. They hope the recommendations are implemented so no one else has to suffer like he has. Catherine Nash, 5 News.